Hey guys, this is Aegis, and it's been a while, and today I have a game between ZingerXPn, known for his quite aggressive Zerg style, versus QuanticHasHe, or Hash? I think it's Hash. Um, got a little bit of lag there. It's the new settings here from the arcade update, StarCraft 1.5 apparently is out. I haven't gotten a chance to look through everything yet since the servers are still down. They're going to be down for at least another 3 hours. But here's a game on Cloud Kingdom between ZingerXPn and QuanticHasHe, Hash, I think. And Hash was on Team Vile until Quantic took over all of the players on that team. And the last notable showing I checked on Team Liquid for Hash was that he beat Destiny 4-0 in a show match. So QuanticHasHe is quite a formidable Terran player himself. Beating Destiny is no small feat. And over here, ZingerXPn going to be climbing up to 16 drones, and then he's going to be dropping his hatch, or 14 drones actually, and he's going to be dropping a hatch. Nope, looks like it will be a drone scout. He does have his first Overlord headed out across the field. Hash is going to be walling in with his first barracks and his first supply depot. That first supply depot does give way for some possible baneling aggression by ZingerXPn if he does desire to do something like that this game. There's a hatchery coming up for ZingerXPn, and that is a hatch first. Hash is going to be finishing up his barracks, and no gas taken so far, so he will be going for a fast command center, and we should be seeing that thrown down as soon as he gets those 400 minerals out. And there's the drone going to be headed back to the natural, not going to be going for the block as of the moment, and the orbital command now morphing. Drone is coming back to take a look at exactly what's going on. Looks like the first Marine is about to complete, and there's the beginning to nibble away at that first SCV. The orbital command is completing. The first Marine is out as well. The drone barely gets away with just 6 HP, and there's the command center coming down for QuanticHasHe. The Marine does get its first kill of the game. ZingerXPn moving out with an Overlord to this position. It will be able to spot for any sort of bunker. Cheese? I think my mouse sensitivity is a little high today. There's the spawning pool coming up. Marine taking a shot at that Overlord does sustain a bit of damage, but not too much damage done. Hash is going to finish his wall with another supply depot and another bit of lag. Oh boy. I might need to fix that. And there's the two gas geysers for a Hash coming up. He's going to be throwing down his first bunker, and we're going to go into a pause so I can see what's wrong with all of these settings. And we're back. It looks like the update set all of my graphics settings to Ultra, which is apparently the default for my graphics card. Oh, looks like it's still lagging. That's not cool. And we're back. Immediately after I decided that the lag was not cool, the entire game just decided to crash. But we're back, and ZingerXPn is going to be beginning his mining over here. He's got a couple of extra queens on the way that will be able to get his creep spread very nice here. Hash does get a full scout here. He sees everything that ZingerXPn is doing. He sees the gas is being mined. So he will know that this is going to be a speedling opening, and he will prepare in kind for that. There's already a single Zergling harassing over here. It does look like it does get killed off by that bunker. Extended range for those Marines, and Hash is going to be going for some Hellions at the beginning of this game. He will be swapping the factory over to the barracks. ZingerXPn throwing down a gas at his natural expansion. I wonder what he's going to be doing with that. He's got extra queens on the field. He's going to be dropping a couple of these creep tumors. Going to begin that creep spread, make it nice and strong for the late game. First, spine crawler already on the way. Also, a evolution chamber going to be blocking this off. This does give him less surface area, gives Hash less surface area to be able to get in here with those Hellions, especially with those two Queens out. I don't know if those Hellions will be able to poke in and do any amount of damage, but those two Hellions are out, and they will be able to give a little bit of that map control to our Terran player. He will be able to check the towers, clean up a couple of those Zerglings, and possibly allow him to push out onto the map later if he does desire to do so. There's a couple of supply depots coming down, as well as additional Hellions on the way. Stimpack also on the way for our Terran player. Creep spread beginning nicely with the creep tumors over here. Another Evo chamber up for ZingerXPn, and he does complete his Zergling speed and is going to be starting those two upgrades. The Hellions are just taking control of these watchtowers over here. Just 4 Hellions sitting on the map. There's that one Overlord still continuing to watch over exactly what's leaving Hash's base. Looks like the Hellions trying to poke up here, but the two Queens taking their fat bodies and plugging this hole over here. There's a couple of those creep tumors spreading out. Stimpack is halfway complete, and additional barracks on the way. Hash will be playing bio this game. He does have the 2 engineering bays upgrading +1/+1 for those Terran units right now. The Hellions trying to poke in and do a little bit of damage, but unable to do anything as of yet. Macro Hatch on the way for ZingerXPn, and also taking another gas. He will have all 4 gas going. Lair is on the way, so we possibly will be seeing those infestors out on the map real soon. Or maybe a quick jump to some other tech. Looks like the Hellion's going to be cleaning up a couple of those creep tumors. The Queen stepping forward to protect their babies, and there's the creep tumors getting roasted away. 2 Queens at the front going to be able to chase those Hellions away. Going to be doing quite a bit of damage to one of them as well. First upgrades are completing right now, and additional Queens out in the field. ZingerXPn doing a great job of keeping that Queen energy nice and low. Getting out plenty of larvae, and those Hellions continue to try to poke around. Another command center is on the way for Hash, and will be looking to take that 3rd base real soon. Missile turrets also on the way. 22 Zerglings on the way for ZingerXPn. Looks like he will be going for that infestation pit. This will give him the splash damage that he does need against all of these Terran bio units that are coming across the field. Looks like those Hellions almost getting caught by those Zerglings, but ZingerXPn going to be holding them back. Does not want to lose a bunch of Zerglings without killing off any of those Hellions. There's a single Zergling spotting for that 3rd command center from Hash, and he will be converting that over to an orbital command to be able to get that extra income early in the game. There's a reactor going to be put onto that starport to be able to get the medevac production up. Pathogen glands on the way, as well as more and more Zerglings. 3rd base finally on the way for ZingerXPN. I feel like this is a little bit late for what Hash is doing. But ZingerXPN doesn't really have that much information except for seeing the base up here. He hasn't really scouted since the beginning of the game. He just has that single bird Zergling. That's going to be really annoying to deal with for Hash. A couple of Marines going to be stimming and running over here. Wonder what they are looking for. It looks like they will kill off the Overseer. Overseer trying to get away over here. Will it get away? It's got 58 HP. It looks like a couple of Zerglings running in here trying to take advantage of those Marines. And it does look like the Marines do get cleaned up. A couple of Zerglings going to run up this ramp to see what's going on. Looks like the Hellions also getting surrounded and picked off. Hash making a mistake with those units now. Now he will not have any map vision. Look at what Hash sees now. All his vision, it just ends right here. He doesn't see anything that's out on the map right now. He doesn't know what ZingerXPn is doing. Has he even scouted the 3rd base? No, he has not. So he has to assume right now that there is a 3rd base on the way. He's got these turrets up. I guess he was thinking Mutalisks, but that was not the case. Looks like the Hive is already on the way. ZingerXPn are going to be headed for those late game tech units. There's a single Zergling going to continue to block that orbital command. Hash is going to find out about this just right now. He will have to expend a scan on that. Does he have any available? Yes, he does.